Doesn't anyone have an extra webcam? Anyone?
I mean, depending on how I look next week, I might just buy it ahead of time before we record. But other than that, I'll be getting it that Friday.
Let's say if I was local, I could have just given you one. I think I got like 2 that I'm not using. They're just chilling somewhere.
Yeah, what were you, a cam guy back in the day?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I had different ones pointed at different parts of my body.
Okay. Bringing in that cam guy.
That's why I really had the Steam Deck, so I could change scenes to the other camera views.
Okay, we got to season the cam soda professional.
Hey, Chatterbait. I'm a Chatterbait guy.
Okay. He's a give me 5 seconds of your Chatterbait time. I'll show you my penis.
Yep. Good old days.
So yeah, welcome to this week's episode of Otaku Block.
Are we recording? Are we live?
Yeah, we live, bro.
We live.
Boy.
We only asked you if you're good to go 3 times.
I know, right?
And then you finally answered on the 3rd time and say, yeah.
Oh, that was for me? The first 2?
I think all of them were for you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, well, let's roll that music.
Again, welcome to this week's episode of Brotaku Block. This is Gym Leader Brock here. We have the full cast today. We have Prince Petty, the Mighty Mauricio, and Tiffzilla, aka
Sycamores.
Who's that?
What do we got going on with the wild style today? What's going on?
Oh, right into the wild style, huh? Look. Today has got to be about music because your boy dropped. What number album is this? 7, 8, 9? I don't know.
Too many.
Some
of them are playlists, so I don't know.
Who is my boy?
Drake.
Right.
Your Canadian visitor dropped For All the Dogs today. Is it For All the Dogs or For the Dogs? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Jimmy, if you're a Degrassi fan.
Yeah, Jimmy. Wheelchair Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get right into it. What's important here is this album has been highly anticipated because a lot of people thought it was going to be a little bit of Take Care, a little bit of Nothing Was the Same. And I don't know. I don't know if I can say that it is. Also, he's made the news in the state of Virginia because the first song on the track list is Virginia Beach. Somehow local news stations think that is a shout out. It is not. If you pay attention, you would know it is a diss because Pusha T and Pharrell are from Virginia Beach. So I am now highly anticipating their response because it's going to be great. I listened to the whole album. It's all right. But I do have to give them a shout out for 8 a.m. in Charlotte. That's a great song. If the rest of the album was like that, it'd be amazing. That song is just, I don't know, maybe I'm easy to please, but it was good. He got it a few people. NBA Youngboy being one of them. He literally said, "You young boys." It's just good. This is the Drake we wanted. My favorite line. Let me see if I can find it for you. I gotta say it the right way. This man said, and like I said, maybe I'm simple. I don't know. He said, "It's weighing heavy on my moral scale. Knowing they're gonna sell another Citizen Kane. They think they're Orson Welles." That just, I had to rewind it. I had to keep hearing that line. I was like, this is great.
Drake,
this is how you do it.
Is a cinephile.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
One of his ghostwriters are.
His ghostwriter is definitely a cinephile because then he says, I say, we got to talk about us. I feel like Jordan Peele. Could tell I'm getting under your skin like an orange peel. Oh, man.
Should have left his second.
He tried.
Okay.
Ghostwriter's not getting paid enough.
Yeah, Ghostwriter was like, I'm overworked and underpaid.
They need to go on strike too.
Hey,
they just came off strike.
All right.
Did you say for real they should?
Oh, I did.
Damn.
Look,
What's
you might be
the
able to be a
submarine movie?
Drake.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you might be able to be a Drake ghostwriter.
Hey, what is this submarine movie called? Red something?
Look, Hunt for Red October.
Okay. See, he said, that October sky is looking ominous.
That's a movie. October
Yep.
Sky.
Oh yeah, it is October Sky. Yeah.
This
So the whole
song,
track is just movies.
you gotta know, but yeah, if you know, yes.
I'm about to
I
do a
gotta
whole
listen
track
to
about
this album.
cartoons.
Just that one song. You don't need to listen to everything. Trust me.
Yeah, just 8 a.m. and is it Charlotte?
I'm not even gonna do that to you. It's not a bad album, but for what he's put out in the past, he could have definitely done better.
I usually like 2 songs off of a Drake album is usually what I pull off anyway.
I think
That's
the
fair.
bar was
Views.
too high for him.
Views when he decided to become a dancehall king. I think that one had 4 songs that took off it, but the rest of them is like 2
Combination.
Okay.
Oh man.
I will say I do enjoy
while we're here, I might as well tell you the young boy diss. Where'd it go? Where is it? It's towards the end. Oh, here we go. This was kind of cold too, but it's almost not fair because NBA YoungBoy is like that's no contest. He said, "You young boys take some of that money and set it aside. Not having enough to pay your tax is a federal crime. You niggas obsessed with me and it's not on no hetero vibe. Handle beef so quiet, you think I'm letting it slide. Next thing you know, we tiptoeing past enemy lines. Diss me so long, we making your memories fly." Which this next part I think is XXX. What's his face? Tentacion. You won't leave that man alone. He's dead. Leave him alone. Let him rest in peace. He said,
which is crazy because he's like getting in trouble
at this point. He's not messing with him. He's messing with the people who are saying Drake got him killed.
Yeah, because he goes, conspiracy theories start floating around like the Kennedy guy. I'll probably hold a grudge against you guys till I'm 75. Bro, the man is dead, dog. Leave him alone.
I told you he's not. He's messing with the folks who's trying to blame it on him.
Such a petty Betty. He is a petty Betty. But I like it when he's petty Betty because the songs are always good.
See, I'm not even mad at that one because like he had to go to court. He actually had to show up to court. So he's probably pissed. Like, if it's not
y'all
true,
wasting my time.
Yeah, it was like, bro, I got stuff to do. Y'all got me flying back to court in like Miami or whatever. Like,
Drake ain't have nobody killed.
Yeah, he's from Canada. He ain't do that shit.
No.
Right. Does Canada even have murders? Like, come on.
Jesus, shut up.
They got
Not local
shit.
No.
But yeah, like there's enough rappers that just get shot by people who have like no beef. They just saw them shining and they tracked them on Instagram or something. Like it doesn't have to be Drake. Drake can get
exactly.
Facts.
And I'm not even a Drake stan. I'm just saying like he saw
people getting got for worse or for less.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For literal just being a person.
Right. Oh man. I forgot what song it was, but he definitely came at pushing another song about, he said pulling up a chair to Virginia. And the way he said it wasn't the state.
Okay.
Booker T's wife is Jenny.
Explain this to me, because I thought it was pretty much confirmed that Pharrell had Drake at the last Something in the Water, and then they were going to squash the beef on stage, but then the weather got Sunday canceled or whatever.
Yeah, I know a guy that knows a guy that stayed in the Cavalier because he had the money for it and wanted to see celebrities. And that guy saw Drake with his own 2 eyes. And he wasn't bragging on social media. He told my homeboy one-on-one. So it's not like he was like trying to get clout for it. So I do believe that because he believes him and that's his friend that he's known for a while. I didn't see him myself. But also, who was coming out? Oh, they were going to bring him out with
Clips.
Clips, that's right. And it rained. Yeah. Sunday night.
Yeah.
So you get refunds for that night?
So what? Oh, yeah.
Y'all get refunds for the night? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
can't remember that.
Something in the Water. That was a good festival. I highly recommend it if you have young knees and ankles. Standing on sand is a workout.
For real.
I watched
the stages too.
delayed broadcast on YouTube at home on my couch.
Same
I ain't got time for that. I ain't got money for that. I'm old and broke.
Yeah,
Anyway.
VIP was cost too much. You know what? I'll take that back. The festival itself was not too expensive. The hotels are too expensive.
Yeah.
So if you ever consider going to a festival, watch out for the hotel cost.
I think the state said, or the city said, they're going to try to regulate that better.
Cap it. Yeah, because they went
They also
nuts
realized
last year.
because you can't be staying at like a motel and paying $800 a night. Like that's ridiculous.
It was like that
for a fucking Holiday Inn, bro.
Yeah.
Like somewhere that you would stay like $100 a night was like $400.
As soon as they announced the dates for the next
they're not
year,
the only
all
ones
that shit went nuts.
Nah, I mean, you know, if there's no regulation for it, they're gonna do what they can. They can do whatever they can get away with. So
we made the mistake of what was it, Memorial Day weekend? I think that was the same weekend they had Indy 500 here. We went up to Indy and we stayed in a shitty hotel, and they like upped the price because of Indy 500. We weren't anywhere near Indy 500. So yeah,
damn.
The city has to step in and realize people are going to.
It has to be.
Facts. Well, shit. All right.
Yeah.
So moving forward, what current anime related news has been going on?
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry.
That's all good.
All right. First up, we got Nintendo ends online functionality for 3DS, Wii U. Early in April 2024. Damn. So if that's applicable, I guess that I have both of those, but I didn't touch it. I don't even know where they are. So
Wii U was such a weird time. Like everybody had a Wii, and then they're like, "There's this Wii U."
I have both of them, and then I like both of them collect dust now. But I've always been a physical copy guy. I'm not really into digital downloads, so that never really. Like they did the 3DS, I think they stopped production. You couldn't purchase, well, not production, but you couldn't purchase anything on the store.
Oh,
was it 3DS or some other Nintendo platform? I can't remember last year, but it was a big deal because the completionist bought every single game that he could on the store within that month span. Well, you know, he had money like that, but it ended up being like 42,000 titles or something like that.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Must be not. God damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know he ready to port things over.
Yeah.
Who was this?
It was for the Wii. That's what it was. Wii ended last year. The Completionist. He's a YouTuber. He was on
somebody we
knew. I
G4.
I thought you were just saying a completionist.
Oh no, not the Completionist. That's his name.
I thought it was somebody we need to rob real quick.
No, it's all digital anyway. You're not gonna get anything.
That man got too much.
Yeah, hack into his
his account.
Yeah,
give me a password.
Hey man, I better not get Prince before.
Well, all right. Next up, 50-foot monkey D. Luffy will float in through. Why is that?
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, what?
50-foot monkey.
Let me finish. Like, what is that? Let me get it out first.
He's in this shit like Frieza.
There's going to be a Luffy in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Goddamn.
It's about
time. There's so many ways you could have took that.
Time. I mean, Goku got in 4 years ago.
It was like 4 years ago. Yeah.
That's forever.
I got a picture with I think it was 3 years ago because I got a picture with my son looking at the TV, turning around, pointing like he was saying Goku.
Looking like Deku.
And then of course they had like Pikachu been in there. Now they got like Pikachu and Eevee.
For a hot minute.
Yeah,
Eevee's on there.
Naruto's been in
there was an Eevee one last year.
I don't remember Naruto ever being in there.
I'm not sure about Naruto, but definitely
I think just a swing.
Pokemon and Dragon Ball. But now Luffy.
It's about time.
I mean, Luffy deserves
Big three.
I mean, yeah. If Naruto's not in it yet, that would be the next one. To be fair,
maybe
Luffy makes sense because he's relevant still.
Yeah, he's still relevant. You might as well had.
They might as well put. I mean, if
he's not wrong. If it's relevant, it would have to be Boruto.
Put Naruto.
Naruto is in Boruto.
No, but I'm saying that
nobody wants to see a giant Hokage flying through the
for jokes. Or like little Naruto, because just to continue the Boruto disrespect.
Oh, I would love that.
I might hurt my feelings if they did that, but all right.
But yeah, Asian Pacific Screen Awards nominate the first Slam Dunk and Suzume for best animated features. So shout out to those movies.
Suzume, excellent soundtrack. Haven't seen the movie yet. Soundtrack's on point.
You said that's the movie about the boy who turns into a chair and he wants a girl to sit on it. Anyway,
maybe I downloaded the wrong one. I don't know.
Sit on my face.
Big brother.
Hey, Nichan.
And I ain't watched Castlevania since the very first one came out on Netflix. It was like 4 episodes or something, right? So I'm only saying this for Mauricio over there, but Castlevania Nocturne is getting a 2nd season.
Which is wild because the show's only been on for a week. Less than a week.
That must
mean it must have hit it hit
hard. It hit hard.
Yeah. Because Netflix, if you don't watch that shit in the first week, they will cut it off. So
everything.
RIP the shows we lost.
y'all did good, I guess.
Hey, didn't they cancel that Emily in Paris show? Isn't that your show?
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
I thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I remember seeing a news article. I was like, that's the joint that Denzel watches.
Is that the To All the Boys I Loved Before spinoff?
No. This is a different series. Emily in Paris is that other thing you watched, right? About the girl.
No, it's not.
Overseas.
That's another one.
Yeah,
it's a different show. She's a marketing person.
Oh,
but I did watch that show too that you're talking about.
I will say for somebody that watches a lot of anime, Denzel watches a lot of what I would consider garbage TV. Living with him for a couple of months, I got hooked on a lot of shit I shouldn't have. Like Singles Inferno. I watched it too. I was like, I wish Denzel was here. I was like, feels weird watching this by myself. But just like shit I would never watch. I just got hooked on.
That trash TV dramas be getting me. I'm like one step away from just getting into the K-dramas a little too deep. My family watches K-dramas now. So like I'm literally right there. Like if I watch one full K-drama, like the Maskless Girl or whatever, like I'm sure that's the next one I'm probably going to watch. If I watch that whole season,
Mask Girl?
Mask Girl. Yeah. Once I finish Mask Girl, I'm probably going to be down too far in the depths. Like I'm just going to be in it.
I might audition for Love on.
They got that new one, what is it, The Naked Love?
I did see that.
That's the one that just came out. You jump on that one. They just put you in a box butt ass naked.
I'm gonna do Love is Blind. That one seems easy.
It's the same concept. You're just naked in a box.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. They're still blind. Like they can't.
Oh, you're naked in the box by yourself?
Yeah, they just see your silhouette.
Huh. It's like them YouTube videos where everybody's like, I'm gonna date you based off of blank.
Those shits is funny. I'm not look, real quick, not to go off topic, but the fucking TikToks with the body based selection shit.
Yeah.
Hilarious. This girl picked the dude because he was all muscled up, and then she didn't like his face, and she said it to that man in his face. I said, "Oh my God, lady, you're not that great looking to say that." But then a guy did it to a lady, and I was like, wow. Bro,
those shows really like, or those episodes on YouTube, like the full videos really like shows you humanity, and it's fun.
Facts. That's why I can't go up there because I'm gonna hit something crazy. She'd be all cross-eyed and shit. Missing teeth. Like, damn, girl. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good.
But yeah, shout out to Castlevania for getting that 2nd season in like 6 days.
Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. Castlevania was legitimately like it. So there's a certain demographic of nerd that's upset because some people's race were changed, but also who played them games like in the last 20 years? Like, calm down. Like, who played Castlevania like in the last 5 years? Really, nobody. So stop.
I have because it was free.
Oh, well, that's different, and you don't fit in that demographic, so you're not upset.
No.
Also, why would you be mad they made somebody hot?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, why are you mad that they updated something that was old? Like,
that's really the real time. Thing. That's not a thing anymore. Or it doesn't nothing like that. Like everyone was up in arms when they changed April and Neil and Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was stupid.
Yes.
Wasn't that technically changing her back?
Yes.
They're
just 5 years old. So originally
black.
The OG one.
OG.
And the OG comics?
OG.
Yeah. I just don't remember. I don't know. I'd have
everything
to go back
else she was not. Literally just the OG.
And then
I Googled it on accident.
They took homegirl that's like the lieutenant vampire and made her hot. What's wrong with that? Why are you mad? You mad she look good now? That doesn't make any sense.
I've seen
Do
a
you
lot
not
of
like ladies, you weird red pill nerd?
I've seen a lot of cosplay girls talk about her, so I'm assuming it's fire.
Some of them should not cosplay her, but it's fine.
Damn.
This the last 30 seconds is gonna be what puts us back on hiatus. Oh my goodness.
We just took 5 million different asides and just went way left with it.
It'll say we. It was just Mighty Mauricio. We are okay.
I got a lot going on.
That Drake CD just came out. Y'all gotta give him a break, please.
Right.
This podcast is out for all the dogs, bro.
Closing out the news, though. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, let's go.
It was they announced that Fantastic Four has been casted. That's done. It's in the books, but they're not going to announce who's been casted until after the strike. So
I was going to say, who's going to casting calls during the strike?
It was apparently done beforehand.
I think it was done before. Yeah.
Oh,
they were waiting to announce it. Yeah, because the strike's been going on since San Diego, right? Because that's normally when they announce.
Yeah, right.
Or D23 now.
Good point.
So it's like between San Diego and then D23 is when they normally announce their stuff. So,
well, I'm personally excited. Except this is number 3.
Is the thing called D23 all the time, or just in the year 2023?
No.
Is it D23 or D2? I don't know. D something.
No,
the Disney convention.
But why?
I thought it was D23 too. I don't know.
So was it D23 in like 2019?
Yeah, they do it every 2 years.
I think so.
Oh,
I don't
know.
know. I just know it's D something. I always thought it was like D23.
I'm pretty sure.
I saw D23 and I just assumed that it was because of the year, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
But they did it in 20 something.
They do it like every year.
No, it's every other year, I think. Because that's why
it was every year. Because they have different spinoffs now. Because now there's one that's dedicated.
You know what? Maybe it is updated per year. Because maybe it was D22 last year.
Yeah, I don't remember. Either way, I still technically said it right.
Yeah. I was just wondering, if next year it's going to be D24 or whatever.
Yeah, we should go to D20. Roll that beautiful 20-sided die.
So yeah,
I just knew he was going to say bean footage, and it was like, what are you talking about? Are you okay?
Drake came out today. He listened to the whole album 3 times already.
All right, he's over here pinning Push's response already.
Yeah. Yes. Ghostwriting for Pusha T, Push a Ton.
So the main theme for this season or this episode is the review of the 23 summer anime season. So we're going to go through our list of everything that we've seen and kind of mention some things that we maybe didn't get a chance to see and kind of give some comments on that too.
I'm gonna just say this at the top. I ain't finished yet.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt.
Watch it on
Ron's face. It's gonna have that quote.
Look,
I'm gonna finish.
I apologize. I finished 2 things, but it's in the look. I'm not in proper form. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and start it off, because I mean, technically, if we're doing so, we're gonna go from least popular to popular. So it's a bottom to up.
Bottom up?
Yeah, bottom up.
Tony Cower, Over the Moon for You, High School Days. It's on my list. I didn't watch it. I don't even remember if this is a sequel or a spinoff.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was. Yeah.
I didn't even finish watching the first season.
But you know what he did finish? The next one on the list.
Jesus. Yeah, set me up.
Bruh.
Fucking Record of Ragnarok 2 Part 2. Why? I'm even mad I had to say that shit. I hate this show.
He said it loud and proud.
I hate this show, and I've watched the whole thing so far.
Did you hate watch it?
I guess I do. I mean, I'm a completionist, so like they release another part, and I'm like, man, it's right there. I could just put it on while I'm like, I don't know, vacuuming it. I don't know, like, but I'll watch it. and it just irks the shit out of me. I swear I complained about this on an old episode or something, but it's a fighting anime, and all these niggas do is talk. Like,
yep.
And look, an episode, like one fight would be 3 episodes long. Throughout the whole fight, they might have hit each other maybe like 4 times. Every time like someone goes to swing, we get a flashback of somebody's childhood or some shit, and it's a 20-minute flashback, and then they swing, and then they either hit or they miss, and it's like, oh no, they're okay. And then the next guy, it's his turn to swing, and he picks up his axe, and then we get another fucking 20-minute flashback about how the axe killed his mom, and now he had to go through the trauma of picking up the axe to try and save the humans. And it's, man, like all they do is talk, and it's a fighting anime. And at first I was like, they're doing this and they just don't have the budget to do this, so now they just they stretch it out with talking so they don't like have to animate a whole lot. And then I realized, nah, this shit is written this way.
Yeah. Yep. That's crazy.
The whole thing feels like a con, and I'm mad. And I'm gonna keep watching it. It's like I need to know who wins.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the exact problem.
They have some insane character designs and everything. Like they have,
it's cool because they have the gods need, too.
Right?
Like, yeah.
The only backstory I like is one of the Hindu guys.
Oh yeah, the
arm nigga.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
You would say Krishna?
Yeah,
it wasn't Krishna. I think Krishna was his homeboy.
Oh, okay.
Right? I can't remember. Anyway, he had a cool backstory. Also, Buddha looks cool, but why he look like that?
No, I know what you're talking about. I was trying to figure it out. They never even explained the shit either.
Nope.
Wait, what's he
just
look
walk
like?
around looking like that.
Give me a rough example of what you look like so I can have an idea.
Honestly, the best design based on mythology, or, well, excuse me, if that's your religion, I guess it's not mythology. The best design based on the old text will be Odin. He looks cool, and he's got his raven. Thor did not have a good design. Hercules was design. Cool. You said Hercules?
Yeah.
That's wild. I was saying Hercules at the same time. That's
bro. Hilarious. Why did they do Buddha like that?
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
What is that?
After you said I had to pull it up because I was expecting traditional Buddha. That is not traditional Buddha.
And like throughout the flashbacks and everything, like he even changed clothes, but he always had them shades.
What is
also
this? Goji looking Buddha.
With playing with me.
It was Krishna, by the way.
They made Adam white. Fuck Japan. Fuck Japan. Why is Adam a white man? Them niggas came way later, bro. Even they admit to that shit. I'm still mad. I'm sorry.
Yo, like the second show, I'm already crying.
Just roll into the next show, bro.
Yeah, let's just keep it moving. Oh, a good fighting show, Baki Hanma. I'm sorry.
I have tears.
Wait, no one else watch it?
No,
that's you.
Yeah. No, it's all good. What were your thoughts on it? No,
go ahead.
Y'all sure?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Baki is one of those things.
Yeah,
I go into for like,
you know me, how I feel about spoilers, and I don't even care about Baki spoilers.
I'm trying to see them fight and choke each other out and like see blood come out their face.
I watch UFC. It's the same shit, right?
The same shit I said about Ragnarok, I used to say about Baki. I was like, I wish it had more money so we could see these fights in like real time. But after watching Baki, I got an appreciation for how like slow everything is because it's so freaking ridiculous. Like, it somehow plays into the ridiculousness of it all, of how slow the fights are. Because it's just like, I didn't need to see, or I didn't know I needed to see him rip off a chunk of this dude's leg in slow motion. But I'm happy I did. Anyway.
So I was excited for it because I don't even know what season it was back in the day, or not back in the day, but like a couple of seasons ago.
Fighting nigga anime.
But there was at the end of one of the.
I think this was 3, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's actually season 3, but at the end of either season 1 or either when it was just like Baki, when they brought it out the first time, one of those at the end of that season, they show a dude in ice. And I was like, oh shit, is that Yujiro ancestor? It's not, but it's a giant caveman that eats dinosaurs. Because
what?
I beg your pardon.
They got a big 7-foot Baki cousin looking dude that eats dinosaurs. He's a frozen caveman, and they revive him, and they revive the dinosaur.
So he can eat it?
I feel so bad for this dinosaur.
They checked
Imagine you a
content.
dinosaur.
Somehow they got Flash frozen in a fight. So like he was just there, like waiting. It was a whole complete T-Rex, right? Like you would think they want to keep that.
Yeah.
Nah. They revive it and then they basically like thaw it out and then they slice it up and feed it to him.
So they did. So he ate it.
Yep.
He ate Dino.
So they tried to make sense on the show. Basically, he's so powerful because he's eating dinosaurs instead of like pigs, which I don't know if you heard about these lions in Africa that got stuck on a little like island in the river. They had to eat water buffalo for like 2 years, and they are now like super jacked lions. Like they have like crazy musculature and stuff. So it kind of makes sense.
Is it
like,
from the water buffalo meat, or is it?
Yeah,
because they probably have to like swim.
That too. They had to swim to go like kill them, but also super high protein content compared to like little gazelle and shit.
I can see that.
Yeah, so it makes
probably
sense.
Eat good grass and stuff like that. They have a good diet.
Exactly, and they're well. What's the shit? They're well hydrated.
Yeah.
So like, it makes sense that this caveman would be so strong. But yes, that's Pickle the caveman. He runs through everybody except Baki. He even bites Baki's older brother's teeth out.
What?
It's a very uncomfortable scene.
That's crackhead activity.
Right.
Well, the problem was
you bite another nigga teeth out.
It's not his fault. So he was baring his fangs, right? And Jack Hanma, Baki's older brother, who's like the failure, he wants to impress his dad. He wants to be noticed. He
got his teeth bit out.
Yep. He took a bunch of steroids and stuff. He had his legs extended to be taller. All this stuff to be better than Baki. It never works, by the way.
Wow.
At least, maybe not yet. At least I don't know. I don't know about the manga, but yeah, he goes to fight Pickle, and he was like, "Oh, impressive teeth, something." He's like, "Mine are strong too." And Pickle's like, "All right, nigga, come on." And they have a biting contest where they bite each other's mouths, but he rips his jaw out. And I was like,
just making out.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. And then all of a sudden, his like lips are gone. And I was like, nice, okay, that was dumb.
So Pickle was put into a pickle, you say?
Yeah, he breaks some arms off. He takes off the karate or the kung fu guy's leg. It's bad. Anyway, he finally fights Baki, and it's like respect because like Baki's beating the dog shit out of him with technique. Anyway, fast forward to the end, and we finally get to see Baki and Yujiro fight. We find out Yujiro's not evil. He just wants his son to be strong. Which I've been trying to tell people the whole time. Say what?
I don't believe this shit.
Face.
As much as he's done to the world.
Well, he said fuck the world, but not my kid. So Baki invites him over for dinner, and he's trying to antagonize him because he's like, I don't want a sparring match. I want a father-son argument that turns into a fight because he wants to feel loved, right? His dad's never been there for him except to like beat him down.
Can't relate.
Anyway, Yujiro does not want to fight him in the house because he's like, nah, dog, let's like actually have dinner. You have no manners. Let me show you how to do it. They finally have their fight in front of the world, and like military, like government military show up and shit because they're like, oh, these guys are dangerous. They like could take out countries.
Yeah.
And at the end of the fight, like Yujiro passes on the world's strongest title to Baki. And it's like a real touching moment. Like it's, yeah.
Oh, so it's over?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
But now it's probably going to be people trying to take Baki out because his dad just in front of the world said he was the strongest.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So you could stop there and be happy with it.
It's like Rocky now where you're like, I'm the best. Or I guess Creed 3 or whatever. Like, I'm the best. Like, come for me.
I mean, the thing is, technique-wise, if you watch it, technique-wise, Baki is the best aside from his dad, because his dad is just like his dad's Goku. Like every time you like catch up, he does some wild shit. So yeah. Anyway, I would say check it out.
All right, I'll get to it. I mean, I said that about OG Baki, and eventually I got to it.
Yeah.
But all right.
It's on the list. Speaking of what else is on the list.
Oh.
Yeah, Tiff,
Malevolent Spirits.
Malevolent Spirits Monogatari second season. I didn't even watch first season yet.
Bro,
what is this? What
moving on.
I want to
duality noir.
I want to see
Look,
these are all his wish list items.
I tried to watch Duality Noir 4 times, and nothing against the anime. Just stuff would happen. Like I tried to put it on early tonight, and my son was like, "Nah, I want to watch my shows. This is scary looking."
Or Paw Patrol.
I wish it was Bluey. Bluey go hard. I'm not even gonna lie.
I like Bluey.
Look,
I fuck
the
with colors
Bluey
in Bluey
and
are for
Peppa
dogs.
Yeah. My dog actually does watch Bluey.
Nice.
No, like I tested that a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh shit, he's like paying attention.
That's so
weird.
The dog, you better be careful. You're about to be speaking with an Australian accent.
I'm all right with that.
Woof woof, Mike.
Yeah. Hey there, it's good to see you again, pops.
All right, that's all I got. It looks amazing. The first 40 seconds that I saw 4 times looks amazing.
Oh yeah, where are you streaming?
It's on Hulu.
And is it like spies?
Yeah, asking too many questions. Keep moving.
You don't know. So
check it out on Hulu.
Yeah, check it out as a Hulu. That's all we can give you. Fooly Cooly Grunge. I gotta say, I've been trying to keep up with all the Fooly Coolies because they release one a year now. This one was it reconnects, so it has some of the same characters from the original Fooly Cooly, but it's still confusing as hell.
When was the last time Fooly Cooly was good?
Fooly Cooly, the first one.
That's what I thought.
OG.
Grunge
isn't bad. Like the animation's kept up the entire time, but as far as like a story
none
goes,
of them has hit since the first one.
Even like the soundtrack, they brought the pillows back for everything, and it's not the same.
Because like I literally seen nobody talking about it.
Didn't know it existed,
but I keep seeing it coming back.
Yeah,
I will say, Fooly Cooly Shoegaze is.
I'm gonna watch it.
It was trending on Twitter.
Yeah,
when it came out.
The new one.
So I'm assuming
we talked about Shoegaze.
Yeah,
last episode.
But like this like I guess run of Fooly Cooly,
new Fooly Cooly.
Yeah, this set, like it's a part like of grunge, like right? It's like yeah, okay. And I guess
so they're sticking with the themes. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So I'll check out Shoegaze now that I know what that word is.
I gotta say, I think for me and probably some other people too, it's gonna be hard to get that same like smoking a cigarette under the bridge by the river feel that Fooly Cooly had. Like that scene with the girl, like the one friend is like smoking a cigarette, and you know she shouldn't be because they're all 12. Like I don't know, they set a mood for this show, like kind of like
unwatched. No other anime with underage kid smoking a cigarette.
No, it just gave a vibe of like it was trying to. It was almost like a slice of life in that one moment.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm mad.
Yeah, you get these kids.
I know exactly what you mean.
Like a delinquent slice of life.
Yeah, like they're not really acting.
Not even that deep, but like it's just that like, you know what it is? I was that kid. I like that moment connected to like a memory, and it like
core memories.
Like I remember those moments in Fooly Cooly more than like the fantastical stuff.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
Yeah, you're chasing a high you're not gonna get.
What
Fooly Cooly's doing.
I still kind of want to go through them just cause, but I know I'm never gonna like them as much as
it's not gonna be as relatable either.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff has to do with like obviously it's like a coming of age. They changed the gender. Instead of a young boy, it's a young girl for the second season, and Grunge is also a girl. So I say cool. Second season, but there was I can't remember what the other one was before Grunge. But yeah, both have been female protagonists. So
I mean that's cool. Girls gotta get to their age too.
Yeah.
Yep. Spy Classroom season 2. I watched Spy Classroom season 1. The Gene of AI. It looked really good. I didn't get to it.
Yeah, I was.
I was gonna watch the Gene of Al.
Shut the.
I was like, why are you taking this man's genes?
It's a good question.
What's so special about Al?
Right.
The
Duke of Death.
The Duke of Death and his maid season 2. I watched season 1.
Hey,
did not start season 2 yet. And it's like it was definitely one of those ones that like I'm in zero rush to watch, and I'll just put it on, when I'm chilling.
Is there a reason for that though? Like, was season 1 did it just not hit for where it's like, I'm good for a continuation?
It's just a romantic comedy, real light, just kind of not a lot going
throw on whenever.
Yeah, it's not even like if you look at it, you might think that it's like an ecchi or something. It's not even like pervy or anything. I mean, she got big boobs, but it's not even like that. It's just a simple, light, airy comedy. He can't touch nobody. She got big boobs and she likes taking care of them, and ain't nothing gonna happen. so it's just him being angsty and she lightly teasing him, and that's about it.
Oh, that sucks. Poor guy.
Yeah, poor boobs.
Well, this next one has a very relatable title. Denzel apparently watched it.
Oh yeah, so
also on my list.
It is.
Did not watch.
So the Masterful cat is depressed again today.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, it's got cats. I'm curious. That's literally all I had is like an expectation of what the show was. I saw the trailer and I was like, all right, cats.
That cat even looks like me.
Well, it's a grown cat, so yeah, it's like probably like what 6 foot or 5 foot and 5 or whatever that height. Bro.
Yes, it's a fat black cat. 6 foot cat. That's different.
The crazy thing is that like when you're watching, I only watched maybe 3 episodes in it, so I didn't finish it because I kind of was watching it and I was like, oh, this isn't a show that I feel, to your point, rushed to finish. Like I do want to finish it, but it's not like I didn't get a feel of like, oh, there's like a super big thing behind this. Like it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
So the cat was actually a kitten. Like it was actually a regular sized cat beforehand. So it's not like it wasn't always big. I don't know how it got big yet, but it was a regular cat.
Oh, but, they didn't explain that mystery yet?
At least I didn't get to it yet.
Okay.
I didn't get to from how we got from little cat to big cat.
That's fine.
No water buffalo.
Right.
Water buffalo.
Clifford either.
That kid was stuck on an island eating water buffalo for 2 years.
Feeding it steak.
Oh man.
But so the premise essentially is the owner, the lady, is working a hard job. She's by herself, and what the cat's goal is to essentially be like a caretaker for the lady, because the cat's like, well, if she doesn't work and she doesn't have a good job, I can't eat. Like literally like stuff like that. It's like, I need her to work hard and to be alert.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, like because she feeds me and the cat literally cooks the food. So like she don't even do nothing. Like she comes home, the cat like gives her massages. And like
when you think about it, it having selfish motivations is very cat-like.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I was here for it. I was like, wow. Like the cat made her lunch and everybody's like, wow, you're such a good chef. Whatever her name is. I don't even know.
Like, did you know that cats only meow for humans? Like they don't meow to talk to each other. So like it's that same kind of mentality. Look, I'm only going to cook for you because I need you to take care of me.
Yeah. Like, how they get our attention.
Yeah.
That should concern us.
It should.
I mean, you remember in The Mummy, that's what they were terrified of.
Yo, facts. That was literally the enemy. I mean, essentially. Yeah. But yeah, so I think it's a good watch. It's just not something that like I would feel you'd have to be pressured to like watch it quickly. Just
in my defense, a lot of these things that I didn't watch, they were already on my like I'm gonna get to it when I get to it list.
Yeah.
I like having the stuff that I'm watching like weekly. It's new. We're keeping up with it. And then I like having stuff that like I'll just go back and watch. And because if I have to watch every, like, I don't know how some people do it, like watch every single thing that comes out, and then the fun gets taken out of it. So I like leaving things, and then when I go back and it's like, oh, this was actually really good. Here's a gem, and I'll throw it out there. In my defense,
it's not having like a spoiler to it or nothing like that. Where like it can't be ruined. I don't feel like. I mean, it's just one of those shows that's it's enjoyable.
Yeah, Africa Salaryman felt.
Yeah,
you say Africa Salaryman.
Yeah,
I remember that when I saw that. Yeah,
that was a slow burn. It was just fun to watch.
Yeah,
it was relatable.
It's just a lion going to work.
Yep.
I wish I had a cat at home that was taking care of me. I mean, I get it.
Living the dream.
I guarantee you that mangaka or whoever wrote the original story just looked at the cat and just started writing.
Yeah,
facts.
Yep.
What if the cat took care of me instead of me taking care of the cat?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how it was born.
All right.
So the next one on the list is Dark Gathering. So I had a feeling I would really like
that's
this
on
show.
my list too. Don't spoil it though.
I'm not going to spoil it.
What's the
I might talk about the first couple episodes because it's like it's a 25 episode for season 1.
Ooh, that was a long one.
So I think it's just simulcasting all the way through to this upcoming season. Yeah. So we're only on episode like 13. I watched maybe 6 episodes. I can't even spoil it past that if I wanted to. Because it was like the last one I was watching, but I also knew I would like it. So the premise is this character Kitaro and his friend Aiko basically get cursed by a spirit.
My bad.
In his house. Yeah, and it's crazy. Because of that, he becomes like a social recluse. Like he like stays in the house, he like misses school and everything, and he's like scared of the world, and he hates a ghost in the supernatural. Over time, Aiko, his friend, helped him get past his like fear of like social anxiety and stuff like that. So through her, he's kind of come back to getting back into school. Like he's a freshman in high school now. So he's kind of like now going back out into the world as part of his, they say rehabilitation program. Like, I guess again, getting back into the world. She suggests that he should, be a private tutor. Now, the person that he's tutoring is essentially her, cousin. Yeah, it's her cousin. Her name is Yayoi. She looks like she's a character from Soul Eater. I'm gonna be very honest. Like she has like devil eyes, and it's to show that she has 2 pupils. Each pupil has like a meaning. Like she has one pupil for seeing like the regular world, and the second pupil is because she can see ghosts. And what ends up happening is her parents get into a car accident and they die, and she sees her mom get taken by a ghost, like literally taken. And because of the car accident, she can now see the ghost world at the same time, because she would flicker. She could see it at the same time as the real world now. Like it's just like one vision. So she sees ghosts everywhere.
Oh.
So when he shows up to the house, she's like, "Oh, you have a curse." She's like, "Yeah, cool." And she's like, she loves horror stuff. So she's like, "Yeah, let's go to a haunted house." And because of his curse, he like draws in ghosts. Like he like gathers their attention. Like they want to come out and like take over his body because he has that curse on him. Because he has like a glove on his hand and everything. Like he's cursed. So he hates all that stuff, but like he can't get away from it. And she's the opposite, where she's going forward and like trying to like find her mom, because that's what her goal is to find her mom, because she knows a ghost took her mom. So I won't say much about that, but like she has a motivation to make him go out and go to haunted places.
It's reverse Maruko-chan.
Yeah. So that's enough of the synopsis of that, just to give you enough to like what's going on. She's one of the things that she said is that she says she wants to capture strong ghosts to kill cursed ghosts to maybe even cure him, essentially. So that's her thing. And the way I think about it is I could see this being, with knowing that's 25 episodes for the season, I can see it being like a case closed of like ghost anime type stuff. Cause like each episode has a different ghost story. or like thing they're trying to either attack or get away from or stuff like that. So I can see it being like episodic like that, like case closed where there's a new case every episode.
Yeah.
But still having that same good feel of like horror because there's blood in it. Some of the stories are kind of scary. Like you're seeing like demon children or like ghost children like come up to you and stuff like that. So like,
oh no,
he's like actually terrified every episode. So I think that's a nice like.
I don't play with ghost kids.
Well, there's ghost kids and ghost babies. So
nope.
Yeah,
they gotta go.
Set
them on fire.
I love it. Like it's good. Like it definitely drew me in quickly. Like once I saw like I guess episode 1 to 2 where I kind of got introduced to her, like she is crazy. So highly recommend if you like that genre, like horror. Like I think it's like a horror comedy.
Check that one out.
Yeah, it's good.
List. Next up is Rurouni Kenshin, which was for me. I think I was the only one that did watch it. I only watched the first 5 episodes. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like after watching the original series to its entirety, like the new animation's nice, and you know there's more blood and whatnot in this, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know.
Damn.
And that's like, you know, minus the whole issues with the creator and whatnot. I don't know what it was. It didn't draw me in. I don't know if it's like the nostalgia rush, kind of similar to Fully Cooley, where I'm trying to chase that and I'm just not getting it with the new series. But yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Ever anybody mention it after it came out? Like everything beforehand was, you know,
the controversy.
Yeah. Which I get. Like,
no, yeah, I get it.
I ain't trying to support it if he getting money off of it, which I couldn't get a definite answer on. I went to watch it, and I thought the dub was started, and it hadn't started yet, and I was like also like working, so I was like, okay, I can't do this right now, and I just didn't pick it back up.
Yeah,
I mean, it's tough to slice through controversy with a reverse blade.
You were sitting.
All right, moving on.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one. I'm gonna give credit for that one.
Don't encourage him. I mean, it was.
Really don't.
So, Reborn as a vending machine. I now wandered the dungeon. This one we've all seen,
bro. This is my fucking sleeper of the season.
I got to episode 10. Like it was pleasant.
Yeah, it's good.
It's definitely an anime you don't have to rush to finish. It's fun to watch. It's funny as shit. I don't know.
What does he sell?
Everything.
What doesn't he sell?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like as he like gets stronger, he got to like level 2 and he could turn it into different vending machines.
Yeah, so like the guy that got truck cooned is essentially a vending machine kind of
sewer. He got truck cooned by
vending machine fell off of the truck and killed him.
And then he became a vending machine.
Yeah.
So like
this is a ridiculous premise.
When he levels up, he can be other vending machines, and since he knows the history of the vending machines in Japan, it's like limitless.
Imagine
he's building civilizations.
Right, like
being a vending machine.
Like imagine you having a vast knowledge of vending machines just to get killed by a vending machine.
Oh yeah,
and it's not like he was like a vending machine tech and it fell over on him.
Yeah.
He just happened to be driving behind one that fell off a truck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was friend number 3 at that funeral, I'd be laughing.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
I'm like, bro.
That's how you went out.
Like, I know you had a good laugh at this.
Yeah, definitely worth a watch. Not something you got to rush to watch, but definitely worth a watch.
Yeah. The next one is The Devil is a Part-Timer season question mark.
Season 3.
I think it's season 3, and they just have this weird ass way of
making seasons. Yeah, like if it's not 25 episodes, it's not a season.
It's dope because it's been a minute since. If this is part 2 of season 2, then it's been a long time since part 1. But whatever. I was trying to decipher that and I couldn't, and then I didn't even start it because I loved season 1 of Devil is a Part-Timer. Like it was so funny. Like I didn't even really fuck with comedy anime like that before this one. And I laughed so hard that I was like, okay, what else is funny? Because outside of like a select few, like Golden Boy and shit, like old stuff, comedy never really hit unless it just was comedy in another genre. But like this one was straight up comedy and it's dumb premise, and I was like, sure, why not? And it was funny as shit. And then after all these years, season 2, we didn't need it, by the way, but season 2, and I don't know if I laughed at all.
I think it's like that Attack on Titan thing where it's like it took too long to get that season out.
The whole feel is different. The character designs are a little different and everything. So I don't know.
I haven't had a chance to go back. That was on my list.
I started season 2 of it and I fell off quick. I was like, huh.
Oof. Yeah, something wasn't hitting. I don't know.
That's how I felt about Shield Hero. So I get it.
But yeah, we can move
on. So yeah, the next one is, I think it's called Undead Murder Farce, but sure, it's Undead Murder Farce.
My dyslexic ass.
I read
Undead Murder Face.
That's what I read.
Yep. So I know it's farce because they say farce in the show.
Because they knew dyslexic niggas like me.
Right.
So is it a joke?
No, it's like a investigation anime.
So okay. Like criminal, like CSI, like Law and Order. Like
I'll read. So I'm going to read the description for it just because I feel like this is warranted for this one. So set in an alternate timeline during the late 19th century, where supernatural creatures such as vampires and oni exist in the same world as humans, Sugaru, an experimental half oni known as the Oni Slayer, accepts a job from an immortal woman named Aya, with her loyal servant Shizuki. Sugaru wishes to find a way to extend his lifespan because of the Oni, he's dying. So it's just fact. While Aya exists solely as a talking head because she got her body stolen by a mysterious person with an M-lettered cane. Yeah, I'm like giving backstory to like the context. Talking head, because she's a talking head. Like they're literally holding a bird cage with her head in it. And they both realize the person behind their current predicament was a wealthy foreigner with an M printed on his cane. They leave Japan for Europe to try to track him down. While trying to locate her missing body and hopefully their target with it, the trio take on supernatural mysteries across Europe. And Sugaru taking on the persona of the cage user for the bird cage he carries with Aya's head inside.
Yeah, that was not what I thought it was going to be.
Me either.
I'm not going to hold you. This might be my favorite anime of the season.
Oh, word?
Where are you watching it?
Crunchyroll.
How far did you get?
I finished it.
Okay.
How many episodes?
I think it was 12.
Oh, that's not bad.
Shit, I like 12.
Yeah, that's a sweet number right there.
I mean, fuck 12, but I like 12 episodes.
Drake came out today.
Right. So I'm trying to. I wrote notes for this one particularly because I'm kind of like, it's so ingrained that I'm not going to be able to do it justice to remember everything that I need to say. So I'm trying to. So the Oni blood he was injected with, the Oni Slayer, he was initially part of like a Oni extermination squad. Like they literally were out to kill monsters in the world in Japan. Like he was a part of a squad. After that, he gets experimented on and injected the Oni blood in him, which allows him to basically kill supernatural beings. Like it makes him like a crazy thing. So that happens, and then they take on mysteries, of course. Like they're all supernatural mysteries. So like the first one is a vampire mystery. The second one is it involves Sherlock Holmes, the Phantom of the Opera. Like it's a weird mismatch of like historical like cool people. Like that was kind of, that like segment was like really cool just to kind of see the characters and how they played with each other. The dude from I Went Around the World in 90 Days. What's that guy's name?
Oh, I know you're talking
Jackie Chan.
So Passport is in it. Mm-hmm. He is in it. I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, it's Passport too. Like, yeah.
Bruh.
So he's in it too, because that's his like helper. And then the second, and then there's a last case. That one's about werewolves. Just to give you a generic like supernatural stuff. Like it's not really spoiling nothing for real.
Yeah.
So they're basically trying to help all these supernatural beings figure out their stuff. And there is the main plot of like who's Mr. M, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I really liked it. Like the mystery was good. Like, I'm invested in the main story plot, even though they don't really give a lot of it in the 12 episodes that they gave. Like, they gave you enough to like be interested.
Yeah,
there's like another squad of things that's going on that wants to stop them from getting to the mystery or solving the mystery. So yeah, it's
okay.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's got a good mix of fighting and some other stuff.
Nice.
So the next one is Reign of the Seven Spellblades. So this one I thought was gonna be good, and then it pissed me off.
Damn.
People said this was supposed to be the Harry Potter anime, similar to MASH.
Yeah,
but like with swords. And I was like, all right, bet. I love Harry Potter, whatever. And no, it is not that.
garbage.
I won't say it's garbage because I think it has a interesting plot. But what they fail to do is that they want you. So you think, I mean, how to phrase it? The show thinks that you're invested enough in these side characters that when things happen that you're like, oh my God, I'm invested. And then you're not, because they don't have depth really. So is anyone going to watch this one?
No, you can go in.
All right, bet. So it's a revenge plot. It's essentially like this kid Oliver is going to this school because all these like grand wizards essentially killed his family, like killed his mom. And she thought that they were going to protect her or whatever. So like he's going after them. He went to the school to kill all of them.
Oh, okay.
And he knows some like forbidden hidden stuff to like that they don't know he would know to like kill them. Like he literally kills the Professor Snape dude because he didn't know that he could do one of the forbidden techniques or whatever. So when he pulled it out, the dude was like, you're not gonna be able to do that. And he just like murders him.
Nice.
And then he's like, bro, I'm gonna torture you like you tortured my mom. And he's like, let's see how long you last. So he's literally torturing him with like 100 different tortures.
Shit.
Until he's like, tell me the magic words. And the dude was like, kill me.
Bruh.
He was like, bet. And then killed him. So that was the best part to me. Other than that, it was like, I'm not invested. So if you like magical anime, I mean, in this sense, like it might be worth watching, but like, no, it's definitely a miss.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough to watch it. Liar Liar. So I consider this one No Game No Life copium because it is not No Game No Life, and yeah, it wasn't special. That's it. That's my notes.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Bungo Stray Dogs season 5 on the list. Didn't watch it. I haven't. Last time I watched Bungo Stray Dogs was probably season 2, and like we were talking about before we started recording, it's an amazing show. We just ain't caught up.
Facts. Now they're on season 5. Like it's going to be a while before we catch up.
Which is wild because I swore like I remember it having a hard ending. It was a long break. They brought it back. So I was like, all right, they found a way to bring it back. And I think it ended again, and then they brought it back. Because I remember they were advertising season 4 as, all right, this is it. I even think they did a movie. And now season 5, look, anyway, on the list, I'll get to it some year. Next up, My Happy Marriage on Netflix.
Shout out to Animated Lola and Death Bunny, Matt Yandel, for playing this in the back when I had no interest because I wasn't going to watch this shit. And I was mentally talking shit about it while they were watching because I was like, this is stupid. And then I think it was like episode 3 hit, and I was like, oh, what? Like it peaked, and I was like, all right, I gotta watch this shit. And then I got hooked.
I think what's our buddy Pastel Bits? She's I remember her making a post saying, "Oh my God, we have to talk about this." And that was it. Like I didn't read past it because I wasn't watching, so I didn't care. But I saw it and I was like, all right, let me put it up there. And at first I was like, all right, it's just gonna be romance, a bit dramatic.
That's what I thought.
Then I was like, all right, love triangle, okay. And it didn't show all its cards in the first episode, and then like right at the end of the second episode, I was like, wait, what?
Which people got dangerous.
Powers?
Yeah.
And it was so melodramatic, but I was into it. Like,
3
I was like,
episodes.
yo.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
got
Like,
me
I
in my
also
rule.
quit. I
got me
quit
in my rule, bro.
Man, I think I finished it.
in the second episode. So that third episode saved me. I was like,
yeah.
It's maybe
Not
like
like
3 or
fucking,
4 days. There's only
Black
12
Clover.
episodes, but yeah. I was I was like, okay, what's going on? What's going to happen?
Mhm. I
And
felt like
then
I was
they
watching a
really-
drama.
Yeah. And then they really
Yeah.
hooked you with like let's just throw a number out there, like episode like 7 or 8, where they're like really good deep diving into like what's going on in the world and then like the powers and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like, y'all were mentioning stuff, but like we in it now. Like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, all the families and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like, I ain't gonna burn the whole world for this shit.
yeah, that was good. That was good.
And that was on Netflix. So.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Netflix. So and everything's up there fully.
Dub and sub.
Yeah,
all of it.
you just blow through it in a weekend.
Yeah. Or a day. Shit.
Yeah.
The next one is Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. I think Maurice was the only one that caught up on that one.
I think he's just
Man, yeah.
Oh no, okay, no.
I mean,
Nah, he was just waiting for his moment.
I like it, right? Because this is probably one of the best parts of Bleach. But also, I just feel like we waited so long. I don't feel excited about it.
Really?
I'll watch it.
Is it the fatigue?
Yeah,
One Punch
when
Man fatigue.
When they said it wasn't going to be animated, I was like, all right. And then they did, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I've sealed away that part of myself.
Yeah. But I'll give it its credit as far as being still being good. It's still good. And you get some more of the lore from their world, and you get some of the more hype fights. But also, if you're an adult, not an adult in like, you know, number wise, but like if you're mature and you can comprehend, you also can realize that he wrote himself into a wall with the powers. There's stuff canceling stuff out that doesn't even make sense anymore because he wrote a dead end. Like one guy, I forgot who. One of his like special finishing moves is flipping your world upside down, and the person's like, "Haha!" But guess what? And it's like, okay, all right, like,
all right, that's not the sweet anime.
Yeah, I'm watching it because I do want to see the final fight with Ichigo and Yawatch or Yuha Baka, whatever you call it, nigga. But I want to see that fight. I'm trying to get there. The Zero Squad fight or fights are happening right now, and they've been good. I think whenever it comes out again, like this Saturday or whenever it's airing, that'll be the end of those fights.
Yeah.
And then we get to see the... Oh, sorry. I'm also hyped for the Kenpachi versus the Viking fight and Ice Boy versus whoever he fights. I forgot. Because that's when he does that thing that I don't want to spoil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's going to be all right. If you like Bleach, you love it. If you never watched Bleach 10 years ago, you might pass it.
I am on episode 215 of Bleach. And I watch it if I'm working and I don't feel like paying any attention.
You know what I can say for sure? Because the old Bleach started auto-playing by mistake. It don't look good no more because Mappa did this one.
Oh, it's like drastically different.
Yeah.
It's also a 16:9 ratio for the old episode, at least season 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
it's very obvious.
It came out, you know, it was one of the, I won't say it was one of the Toonami OG or Adult Swim ones, but it was like in that era.
That time.
Yeah, it's the early 2000 shit.
OG Big
Bleach,
Three.
Naruto, One Piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because Ichigo used to be a part of the Big Three back then, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was him, Naruto, and Luffy.
Yep.
So they were the Big Three. That's the actual Big Three. People don't understand that.
All right.
He felt the rant. He was like, "Hey,
no, there's no rant. I'm just saying that's
I said it all. I said what you just said already. So I was trying to get to the next show.
Oh no, I was adding that. That was just literally it. You know, there is no.
This is the fourth time we done said it now. So Zom 100.
I know. I'm trying to finish my sentence.
Okay, finish it.
No, I already said it.
Fourth.
come back.
So yeah, Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. No one should be in a rush to watch that because it's unfortunately
they weren't in a
rush.
No, it's great. Yeah,
It's
on an indefinite hiatus, so the show's not even going to finish.
wow.
We don't know when it's coming
production
back.
collapsed.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's
I don't
a really
even know if it
shitty
was like
situation.
COVID-19 or anything. I think just the production collapsed, right? They didn't say COVID, right?
Nope.
No.
They've been saying COVID for everybody else, but
Not
they
this
didn't
one.
even say
This one was just bad work relations. I don't know.
Like something happened.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I think it's on episode 9, right?
9 or 10. I think it's going to stop at 10.
Yeah.
But,
which is unfortunate because it is a really great. The animation is great. The story was good.
I got up to episode 6, and it was they're still like forming their squad, I guess.
Yeah,
but it's fun. Like it's I think I mentioned it before. From what I saw so far, it's actually kind of wholesome.
Yeah,
because it's like okay, I really respect it because there's so much zombie. I mean, not necessarily anime, but just zombie media
content,
and it's always just doom and gloom. We got to survive, and the humans are the real monsters, and all like it's the same shit over and over. And this one takes a different spin on it, where it's like, all right, well, it's the apocalypse, so let's have some fun.
Yeah, so, the premise is he's got a bucket list he wants to finish before he either turns into a zombie or dies.
Yeah, and like. He be doing some wild shit. Like you could just stay in your room and be safe and say, "Nah, we're gonna go look at the aquarium." Like,
yeah.
So,
doing everything he wants to do.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it for sure. I agree. To everyone's what they're saying is like, yo, it's super fun to watch. Like it
sucks.
And it's been kind of consistent in the sense of like the feel.
Finish free.
I mean, they're stealing, so
yeah. Who's stopping?
Okay, all right, I can get down with that.
Mushoku Tensei season 2.
All I'm gonna say is, started kind of slow, stayed kind of slow, and I won't spoil it. But my nigga finally did something that made it worth it for him.
I'm on episode 7, or I finished episode 7.
I don't know if this is going to be a spoiler for you, Tiff, but
it's a spoiler.
He's able to get his boner back, so. That's exciting.
The God told him if you go to the school, you'll get it back. And he went to the school. So I
mean, it took a while at school though.
It still hasn't happened as of episode 7.
A little lotion, but
that shit is hilarious. Just how much they're talking about ED.
Yeah,
there's a teenager at that, so it's like, damn. Like, which
do you think that his isekai form couldn't get a boner because his real form is 37 fat and stressed out?
No, they explain why he couldn't get it. Remember?
Explain why. Don't do that.
Nah. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna lean into your madness and say, sure, why not?
I mean, look, man.
I mean, he's lived
look,
the whole life. Not a whole life, but he's literally lived like 14 years so far. 15 years now? Or 16 whole years. So do I actually think that's the reason? No.
Nah.
But to lean into what you're saying, sure, why not?
Yeah.
So the answer is he should have touched grass like 20 years ago.
Yes.
Which he has been touching grass for 16 years now. So
it's true.
I mean, it would be nice if isekai finally like said that, right? It's like, hey, this whole thing you've been doing is what you should have done. You fat, lazy slob. That's what it's probably saying.
Damn. But it did I mean, I don't even remember what episode I'm on right now because it's still ongoing. It hasn't finished yet, right? Like we have a couple more weeks.
There's a season 2 or part 2.
Or part 2, yeah.
Coming.
Yeah, this is part 1.
Yeah. So the part 1 has an ending point.
I got where I left off. I don't know if this is probably a spoiler for different, so I won't say anything too intense. But like we finally got like full circle back.
Yeah.
Which is I didn't think they were ever going to bring back or mention anything of it. So
he is not his father's son. There we go.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm weak.
So proud of him.
But yeah, I'm curious to see what, like, to y'all's point, it was slow, and then I felt it got slower.
Yeah,
but it's interesting again. So
yeah. Like I feel like plot wise, it was meaningful.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the second core will be like crazy.
So, for sure.
Yeah, because the first 2 episodes hit real hard and then it stopped. It was just to tease us.
Yeah, when he was with a traveling party, it was damn, hey,
bro.
Like the Wild Boys.
This is what we're getting into.
To the group chat, I was like, man, I hope she makes it. And y'all were like, who? And I was like, oh, dang, she must die then. And,
I had to like
she
think
didn't
about
even
who
die.
it was. I was like, who is
They're just not with her anymore.
Oh, wait, was that the girl from the beginning?
Yeah.
I did forget about her ass.
The sword lady from the party.
So I just talking trash to him, right?
No. She was the one that was nice to him.
Yeah.
She talked trash when he did some bad shit. That's what she did.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
The grown woman.
Yeah, the grown woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking about the one that's his age that was
blonde
like,
girl.
nigga, you can't get hard, fuck you.
Yeah. That is how it went down.
Yep.
It wasn't even like that. She took it as like she likes him and then he doesn't like her.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because
I see. Yeah. She took it disrespectfully because she thought it was.
Yeah.
She also presented it weird because she was like, "I'm only doing this because you saved me."
I mean,
but
that's
that was her defense.
Yeah, that was her.
That made me soft too. Shit.
Like, I was gonna say, yo,
why were you hard watching, Maurice?
No, it would make me soft.
That's not how you phrased it.
No.
Do over.
Oh God.
Isekai Maurice. Call Truck
Coon. No.
Get redo.
They're 16.
Oh God.
Redo.
You really are Drake.
Oh God.
Drake album came out today. All right, but Jujutsu Kaisen. I only made it to episode 4.
But you made it through the prequel arc then.
Okay. Is it over? I mean,
no. You have one more episode.
No,
the
prequel arc was only like, what was it, 4 or 5? I think it was 4 episodes.
I think it's 5, but where I got to, the fight happened.
What fight?
Okay. So you have the closing episode then that you got.
Oh, you haven't seen the wrap up. Okay.
I haven't seen the wrap up, but the last thing I saw was we found out dude was dude's father.
Yeah.
His abandoned son or whatever.
Yep.
All right.
The Shibuya arc is fucking wild so far.
All right, I'm gonna give you a spoiler free real quick.
Do I get to see my boy do his thing?
Yes.
And shit. Okay. All right.
Wait, are you talking about part? Who's your boy, Tiff?
That's the best part.
Your boy.
Toto? Then no, you don't get to see him do shit yet.
Oh, not yet.
Oh yeah, no, there's no hand.
Toto, there's no hand clapping in Shibuya.
It hasn't happened yet. Damn it.
No, you will be
we getting there. We getting there.
Yeah.
Look, some people do some things, and they do some things that you've been waiting to see them do because you know they can do it, and they finally get to do it. And the bad guys do some things you've been waiting to see them do because you know they could do it.
I feel like you would talk about who's doing what. It's just he's going to have to watch it anyway. They're not, just don't say what happens as a result.
It was great. You'll see. I don't want to spoil anything for you because it's that good. Seriously.
Well, you know what their goal was to go into the Shibuya arc, right? Like,
we gonna see Toto? Is that the goal?
Toto is not in the Shibuya arc, at least not yet. So,
okay, then never mind. Then if
he
you don't remember that part, then I'm not gonna. I won't go into details if you don't remember why they showed up. I feel like they told us last season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bro.
Yeah, I think they literally say it because there's like a
why they're doing
what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you don't remember, then we won't talk about it.
I don't remember yet.
Okay, then,
or maybe I do, and I'm thinking about something else. I don't know.
We don't want to refresh your memory. We'll just let you watch.
Yeah, exactly. Just watch.
Or you could put earmuffs on and we could talk. But I don't know if you're gonna.
I'm gonna listen to.
You have to record. You have to go through this.
Do a warning for the general audience and for Tifron.
Okay, well, I'll put it this way: was the first half of season 2? How does that stand against season 1?
I don't know because it's a prequel. So
fair.
I did see a meme that was like that. You know the horse meme for like
the long one.
Yeah. Or like it'll be like 3 parts of a horse beautifully drawn, or like sometimes if it's a bad part, like the second movie sucks, then it's a crappy drawing of the horse in that part. Like for Jujutsu Kaisen, it was all the beautiful horse, but in rearranged because it doesn't go chronological
order. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll take that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's accurate. I feel like this season honestly, I feel like this season is either equal to or better than the first season as a total package so far.
Okay.
I
was definitely feeling that the opening, the first 4 episodes. That was I was like, okay, Gojo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to because I think we got like a couple more episodes.
Oh, I think so.
At least 2 or 3.
Of a sorcery fight. So
damn it.
Can't wait till the end of sorcery fight.
It's supposed to be. Hold on, I have it here.
I finally saw that shitty ass
23
episode was talking
total.
about.
You said what? How many?
Yeah,
23.
Yeah.
So they got 10 by the time fall started, so that there's 13 coming.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Bro, you saw the manga spoiler?
Yeah, I didn't see the manga spoiler. I saw somebody do a skit about the manga spoiler. And they spoiled it in the skit, and it was King Christian.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like he did a fucking Jujutsu Kaisen
Who is
skit.
King Christian?
He's a big anime. Yeah.
Can I Google him to see his face without getting it spoiled?
Yes. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Where he be?
TikTok, Instagram.
The dude I saw was like
dude.
Or
the
Asian dude.
The TikTok I saw was I forgot the TikToker's name. I'm sorry, but he was like, "When you having the best time of your life," or he's something like, "Man, I just love life right now." Yeah,
I sent you that shit. But that's how it happened, bro. Like I was just watching TikTok videos, and it was like, "Oh shit, a fucking King Christian video," and it was the fucking Jujutsu Kaisen spoiler. Like without him saying it, like he did it, and then I got it, and I was like, "No."
Is he East Coast, West Coast, South, North?
He's from Germany, bro.
Yeah. I was like,
so let's do a Germany episode where
when they think that because they don't say it,
it's not a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler, or they think, or it's somehow in their head they think that they're smart enough, or other people aren't smart enough to know what you're, and like that is that irks the shit out of me, because then it's like there's layers to it. It's like, oh, you're just fucking arrogant that you don't think somebody else can figure that out. Yeah.
I saw the spoiler as a comment reaction used as like a meme, but it was very obvious what it was. I was like, "Fuck!"
Did you say it was on some random ass shit too? Like it wasn't even anime related.
It wasn't even anime related. It was a reaction to.
Apparently, there's a King Christian of Denmark, so all I get are these king pictures.
Look up King Christian, and if you see an image of somebody in the Akatsuki robe, that's probably him.
Yeah,
it's literally just old pictures of kings and shit. It don't matter.
Probably put in the
King
TikTok
Chris.
part.
I'm sorry, King Chris.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Christian too, to be honest.
I think his full name is Christian, but yeah, he goes by.
Oh, that the dude with the face.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. The swag jutsu face.
Swag jutsu.
Take him online and ask him if he wants these hands.
He wouldn't respond.
I mean, I like him. I mean,
yeah, it was unfortunate timing.
Yeah,
and I also don't think he cares because he thinks everybody's current and caught up. Because he caters to the anime community.
Yeah, and so he got nothing going on. He don't have a job or nothing.
I mean, that is his job.
He got a lot of followers, bro. He makes money off that.
He got invited to Otakon as a guest this last year.
Yeah, he big.
Now I know how we can get to him.
You fucking spoiled it. Yep. It was high level
swag with this shit.
So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely worth watching, and the movie if you haven't watched that either. Like they all go together. Yeah,
the movie was amazing.
All right, one left.
Yeah, one left for the One Piece Wano arc. I know I'm the only one that's been watching it.
Is this Wano?
I started this fucking.
That's funny.
One Piece
left,
journey.
Wano, only one watch.
Yeah.
So call me crazy, but I haven't been upset at these spoilers because it's so fucking long that I don't actually know what's happening when I see the spoilers, but they look cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this about Wano Arc's animation. It's been the best the series has ever had.
Oh wow!
I mean,
so
because they use different animation teams for different episodes.
Right.
So this you'll be watching a scene and like, yo, is that like some Ghibli shit that they just pulled out of their asses for this 2-fight segment? And it's been like that the whole arc. Like they'll go from the regular stuff and then somebody else will come in and it'll be a completely different style for this fight or this fight scene. Shit's wild.
That shit just dawned on me because Naruto used to do that, and I thought it was just an artistic choice, but it's a logical or business choice because then they get the time they need to work on it while still fitting in to the release schedule because you got different
teams animating at the same time.
Like they do that with movies. I didn't think about them doing that with anime.
Yeah.
Even though I know for a fact there are different animation teams because we see all them fucking all the extra anime studios in the credits.
Yeah,
you know, the overseas anime studio.
Bruh, I'm weak because when you said that at first, I thought you meant that this was a new team for this season because it's been 20 years of One Piece.
No.
So they did the same thing during the time skip too. But the time skip, each episode was dedicated to a different animation team because it was covering that individual member's arc, which was really dope. So it's similar to that, but it's but it's split between each episode. So it's fucking wild.
That's really cool too, actually.
Yeah. I'm with this whole arc. Like I know I've talked to Denzel offline about this, but I used to talk so much shit about One Piece and how long it was. And that finally, like, you know, I went through some depression a couple years ago and binge watched like 400 episodes. Damn. Here I am, caught up.
And you did bring you out of your depression?
I don't know, but it fucking got me hooked on One Piece.
The power of friendship
is that One Piece can't end.
Yeah, no, like this whole arc's just been an information overload for stuff that he hasn't answered in like since, you know, episode 200, 300. Like it's just
Oda.
Oda's a fucking god. Like I was talking to Denzel about this, and One Piece has definitely made my top 5.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah, and it pains me to say that it's probably better than JoJo. I know.
That's his lifeblood.
I don't see how someone could watch a long running anime like once you pass the 300s and it not being your top 10, top 5, because that's so much time for them characters to connect with you and everything.
Yeah, and it's continuously gotten better and deeper. Like it's like they'll introduce pieces of the world and this arc, and then you'll understand why that was like that from another arc.
That's cool.
It's the writing and the world building is on the same level as Tolkien, which is wild. Because like even if he like we're definitely towards the end game after Wano arc, because Wano arc just ended. There's not that many more. Like Homeboy's about to be king of the pirates. There's really no spoiler for that. It's gonna happen,
right?
But then like after they do find the One Piece, I was telling Denzel, there's so much that he could do within the world. Like he could do any spin-off series he wants, prequel, whatever it have, and just have like stories and content for years.
What really blew me too is that how young he is. Like he's only 48.
Yeah.
So he literally has the time to like build out anything he wants to build out with that universe.
Mm-hmm. What is 48?
Yes.
Bro. Yeah, it blew me. He made One Piece at 22.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shit's, but yeah, Wano arc has been beautiful. I didn't want it to end. Obviously everybody saw the spoilers. Luffy's new form.
Gear 15.
Yeah, Gear 15.
Wait, is that really the name of it?
No, it's Gear 5.
I was like, what?
It's Gear 5.
Oh, okay.
That did look cool. I ain't gonna front. Like that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's deeper than that though. Like you know, fuck the Straw Hats. Like the whole world building aspect and how they're getting from point A to point B because of like repeating history and things that happened way back then. Like that's just shit that's interesting to me. Like and that's what I liked about JoJo is because it's generational and there's history behind everything. So that's what's like really drawn me into One Piece is the history and the overall lore. And Chopper. Okay. But yeah.
And Chopper. Like literally Chopper.
Yeah, Chopper. But yeah. Definitely you know, there's ways to catch up if you want to, but yeah, we're entering what I would consider not the final arc, but there can't be that many more arcs left. So enjoy it while you can. It's been 20 years.
God dang.
Damn.
So I guess real quickly to wrap up this segment, what was y'all's favorite anime of the summer so far? Or from the summer? I mean, it's over.
One Piece.
Man, JJK.
Okay. JJK.
It's Mike. So Tiff brought up. Sorry, Tiff. He brought up that horse meme. Honestly, I think this one might be for me a shonen that's finally going to be a unicorn and stand out. Like that final piece might be a horse head, but a unicorn.
Okay.
For me, it's still too early to say that.
Well, that's why I say might.
Yeah.
But season 1, the way season 1 ended with him and Obara taking out them twins or whatever they were, and then how this season they gave us the prequel we wanted, and how the current part is showing that like all the stuff they did last season worked, and everyone did get stronger. It's like this. It's flowing well for me. It's consistent without being ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry.
So I will say just to back up what you just said, I watched a video a week or two ago, and people were saying that JJK might be the new shonen to recommend to someone who doesn't watch anime just because of how quick it punches.
Yeah.
It kind of gets to the point of the story versus all the other shonen before it. That's taken that's a lot of time to build up to it.
That's like, there's the generations, and they all learn from the one before it. So like starting with Dragon Ball, the next generation with the big three, they learn to work on the story as much as the action from Dragon Ball. And then the next generation, they're learning to get to the point better and less filler than the previous one with Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. So like JJK, Demon Slayer, you could argue
even faster than Demon Slayer though.
Yeah, but still, like, Demon Slayer doesn't have filler for real either. They just cut, like, they just won't have a season, right? And I say that without having seen the last season of Demon Slayer.
Well, but I guess they don't have training arcs at all.
Like Demon Slayer has training arcs. Like they cut a lot of the fat.
Well, they had a semi-training arc
in this third generation, but like last generation we have 3, like sometimes a whole fucking year. So sure. it's
so why is My Hero teetering them?
It's between My Hero kind of between the 2 generations.
Yeah, because it's still definitely
that's why I said it's kind of arguable.
Because I think My Hero's on like season 6 or 7 or something like that. So like,
but they definitely did the filler episodes. They did the
My Hero's following the old formula. That's the problem.
It's not nearly as bad as before. But it's definitely like a 0.5, like generation 2.5.
It's not Naruto.
Like it's that's why I said
Sorcery Fight's definitely
you gotta keep going.
That is what it's called.
No, you're right.
It's called
that's why I didn't watch it when it came out. Was because I was like, that sounds dumb, and I kept it moving. And then y'all were like, nah, Jujutsu Kaisen. I was like, what's that?
Sorcery Fight. Sorcery Fight season 2 is definitely on track. And One Piece is just the Bible, so I can't really put that in the same argument as like One Piece anime, and like the One Piece manga doesn't have the same issues the anime does, but like as far as pacing, and that's why they had to create a whole site called One Pace, because it cuts out all that bullshit that they do. At the beginning of the episode, they'll recap the last like 5-10 minutes of the episode previous. So you can skip through a lot of bullshit watching One Piece, so it's easier to watch some of the episodes if you're trying to catch up. So you're getting like maybe 15-16 minutes of content out versus 22 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your pick, Tiff?
From
what you've watched
the first 4 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm in love with, and the first 7 episodes in Mushoku Tensei. Like, I'm watching the show, even though nothing much is happening. I'm watching the show with a smile because I just love this show.
I know why.
Those are my two picks. They're tied because I haven't finished either of them, so I can't say for sure. But I'm enjoying those the most.
That's fair.
I think my pick is JJK.
Oh, sorry. Say it again. Sorry, I messed you up. Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say, for me, the one that caught me off guard was the Undead Murder Farce for sure. Like that was definitely like
I'm gonna watch it.
I wasn't expecting this to be so high on my like love, but it doesn't replace JJK. Like the stuff is going on is ridiculous. Like it's like that's number one.
JJK. So I'm glad you brought up Mushoku Tensei. JJK I watched because I need to see what's about to happen because they are fucking niggas up. And then I watched Mushoku Tensei to calm down because it's like a slice of life.
That's fair.
For now.
That's fair.
For now.
I like the dichotomy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess that wraps up our summer anime list.
Goodbye, summer.
Yeah. We moved right into fall. We did our fall preview. We'll keep you guys updated with the fall episodes. You want to kick the outro out?
It feels like summertime. Something. Da, da, da. Doesn't Childish Gambino like anime?
Do baby do. Sorry,
you would pick the one song that would take me out, like completely get me off guard.
I was listening through Gambino's playlist just yesterday, so it was fresh.
I wonder if he'll let it.
That's actually my favorite
song.
song.
The outro.
Nah,
dude.
If we could find a way to get to him, he probably wouldn't care. But
yeah, I don't think he would. I think he's cool like that. I'm gonna call him up.
All right, call him. But yeah, follow us on Brotaku Block on everything, and any other shout outs for
Tifron on My Anime List, Letterboxd, Blue Sky. Check out my movie podcast, Secret Group of Brown Kids at the Movies. That's all I got.
Mighty Mauricio on everything, including OnlyFans.
And don't follow me.
All right. And I'm Gym Leader Brock on Instagram. We'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.
On Mauricio's OnlyFans.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yo!